Recording. All right. So the warm up today are, since we're talking about sprawls, 25 sprawls, 50 jumping jacks, and then another 25 sprawls. So it totals up to 100. 25 sprawls, 100 or 50 jumping jacks, 25 sprawls, 100 total thingies. And go. Oh yeah, and I can pin. I'm gonna pin you guys. Spotlight. Jen, would you like to lead stretching since you were here first?
Okay. Can anyone even see me? Okay, neck rotations. The other direction. Arm rotations forward. Backwards. elbows. Switch directions. Yep, twist things.
Twisty.
Hip rotations. Switch directions. Knee rotations. Switch directions. Wrists and ankles. Switch directions. The other side. Squat, right leg out. Switch to the other side. Switch again. Switch again. And down the middle. And up. So no stretching.
Cool. All right, let me unpin you. Hold on. All right, so we're gonna work on stuff from half guard. I'm going to call out on you guys because why not? So, hey Sarah, do you remember how to do the guillotine from half guard while somebody is trying to get the underhook on you?
More or less. I was thinking about this one the other day.
Yeah. Can you show it? We're going to do a bunch of stuff from half guard. I just want to be able, and we're going to go into leg locks, but I want to basically call on you to show us the that move. So it's going to be a guillotine while you are trapped in half guard, and they get an underhook. So I'm going to spotlight Sarah, and she's going to demonstrate it. So the person has to get an underhook on you for this to work.
Okay. Dummies playing half guard on me. They're gonna go for the underhook. That's where a lot of the battle is. As they sit up and reach, I'm letting them get that underhook because that starts to thread the choke arm. But what I really need to do, Hwang likes, so it's a motion of pulling them even further up, getting a little up, capturing the head in your armpit, deep, and then I still have some control of their arm, but they wanted their arm there anyways. Finishing guillotine lock, couple different ways, I suppose. What is it? Forearm under the throat. I push them back down, and I need to, they're gonna have my leg, and that's fine, but I need to move my hips towards the perpendicular when I'm trying to actually apply the choke. So just a few inches of moving my hips more like towards their head, making my body more perpendicular, and they will tap. Do you have something to add to the coaching around that, Cha?
No, that was good. Let me unspotlight. Oh, how do I unspotlight? Cancel spotlight. So did everyone get that? Do you guys have any questions about it?
Can you show the hand position without the dummy?
Yeah, I guess that. So I'm holding like a trap or an elbow. They're pushing their arm in the direction I want it to go, but I just want to help them. The other arm digs under their chin. You want to find their windpipe and kind of set the blade of your forearm. I use a flat hand, and I put that hand flat on my chest with their neck caught. And then I like to use a reinforcing grip that pulls my hand upward. So the other hand, I just find my pinky and put it to reinforce. And then, there we go.
Are you just pulling up?
You're muted.
Are you
It's
pulling up, or are you setting your forearm on their shoulder?
She's just pulling up, and part of the motion
smaller. It's kind of a shoulder shrug while you try to get your hand as high up your chest as possible.
It's very uncomfortable. You just have that hold, and then you do that rotation, that slight rotation with your hips, and it like is uncomfortable as fuck. All right, go. We'll do this for a little bit. If you have any questions, let me know. Did I turn the spotlight off? Turn it back on. Spotlight Sarah. For clarification, Sarah, do you have the arm, or do you go and and just get the head.
So this is an arm in guillotine. So yeah, whatever grip I take, maybe behind my opponent's tricep, I'm eventually, when I get our bodies closer, I'm following through with my whole hand to get my hand deep. So the arm's in.
Okay. I have you spotlighted, Sarah, for video purposes.
Well, I think there's a certain trapping of the head with your chest that maybe you can't feel with the dummy, but definitely, I think that's why Vaughn said pull up on the person to give you the space that gets that head trapping as you shoot your arm. So
Yeah, definitely when you've done it to me, it has felt like my neck is trapped here. I can't pull my head up. And then like, because this is there already, like I have nowhere to go. So yeah, that is a good note. All right, we're gonna come back to this. But okay, let me cancel spotlight. Cancel spotlight. All right. I know that I didn't give you that much time to do this. We're gonna go and move to the next one, which I'm gonna tag Jen on. Jen, if somebody gets an underhook, I know I'm just like kind of surprising you guys with stuff. Jen, if somebody gets an underhook on you from half guard, where do you get that Kimura? How do you get the Kimura?
If they already have they are on their way to getting the underhook.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're doing this, I'm gonna try to rotate this way. Leg straps. I'm gonna go over their arm and sit on this hip so that their forearm is in my armpit. And where's the door here? Well, here's the challenge. On most people, I could stake my legs out. With you, I can't stake my legs out, and I would have a hard time getting the Kimura.
Okay, well, not me. Just how you would normally do it.
Okay. From here, you want to get your leg out, which, okay, pretend like this isn't real half guard, they still have this down, but I mean, I would just shimmy my foot, crease my foot up, and then shove their legs down to pop my knee out. And from there, they don't really have me trapped anymore, so I'll go back to this position and sort of stake my legs out. I don't know if you can even see this on the video, but anyways, at this point, I'm in basically inside control, and then move to north south to finish tomorrow.
you do that one. Okay.
Was there a different thing you were thinking of?
Yeah, like the sit through Bastille thingy Kimura. But that works too. All right. Don't worry about it, Jen. All right. Does anybody want details on that Kimura setup and transition? All right, go for it. Half guard. Somebody gets the underhook. You grab for the Kimura and break out of half guard.
Well, now I want to know how you get to Bastille from here. Would you just hop over to get to the other side to get Bastille?
Yeah, you slide the free leg through. So you would be stuck here and got this arm and this leg is trapped. You would put all your weight on your shoulder, slide this free leg through, use the free leg to kick that out, and then get that Bastille. But you're already doing it the way that you said it. So we're doing the north-south Kimura.
Well, I want to remember the Bastille. Like, I want to remember how to get there.
Well, because the Bastille technically is the one where you tuck the arm underneath and it's not the Kimura armbar thing. But that's, you know, semantics or whatever. It's fine. I should spotlight somebody and not my face. Spotlighting. All right, time. We're still going to work out of this. Amy, you're next. So we're going to do the back step from half guard with that underhook. So back step into a knee bar with the variation of the toe hold. Go from half guard, not from there. Find it. You'll find it. Let me pin you. I believe in you. You'll find it. Yeah. You can go to that one. So we can go to I love how there's no dialogue, but that's okay. All right. So do it again and I will narrate.
I like
So-
a crouching
Half guard. What?
like an old-timey silent film.
Yeah. So you're in half guard and somebody gets the underhook and you back step. Okay, I'm going to narrate. I'm going to do it, but that works. That is good, Amy, but let me narrate some stuff. Cancel spotlight. There's the button. All right. So from here, I'm just going to go into some details. So somebody has you, oh God, it is really hard to like, somebody has you in half guard and is getting that underhook on this side. And we've done it where somebody is trying to do that like knee to the butt push thing. Just because I watched a video earlier where I'm like, what if somebody gets this and that? So the variation they did was somebody's up and getting an underhook. So you would get your knee out before you backstep because you could actually apparently tear your knee if you leave it in a very tight half guard while you backstep. I didn't know that, but that apparently happens. So you'll post up, get your knee out as they're underhooking and backstep. And you're sitting on them first before, you don't want to sit on the ground. You don't have any pressure and they'll actually sit up. So you want to sit on them. You'll grab the leg at the ankle and hug it to your ear. I think this is like answering the phone or whatever. You'll drop to your side. And the video that I watched, because I watched this video about it, says that you don't just hip in here, you actually look up and then hip in there instead of sideways. So I don't know if you need to see the back step again, but we're here. You grab at the back of the Achilles, get it to your head, like you're answering the phone, get your knees together, go to the side, and you're gonna roll, you're gonna hold the back of the leg here, look up, and then hip in. That's like a random detail that I usually don't do, but I realize is actually a very good advice. So half guard, back step as they get the underhook. I'm gonna pin you, Amy. Just letting you know. Oh yeah, and toe hold. Don't forget the toe hold because I just didn't do that one.
So when you do this back step, you know this version where they've done this bump with the knee,
Mm-hmm.
like your hand would actually be next to their head. If they haven't actually bumped you, would you still try to put your hand there, or does your hand go somewhere else?
For that back step, I would actually so if I'm here and they're bumping me, I'd like my hand to land on this side so that when I back step, I have some control as opposed to this side where I feel like I'm too far back. Here, I feel like I'm up more. Does that make sense? Yeah. So even in this, when they have the underhook, I still want my hand to go here as I get my leg through and back step. I think the only reason I don't put my leg through when they're doing the knee bump is because the legs aren't tight anymore when somebody's doing a knee bump. But in this situation, if somebody's legs are tight, this is only because of the video I watched, when their legs are tight and they get that underhook, if you do a back step, again, you could probably tear your knee. I don't know. It seemed like a good advice thing. So yeah. We'll do this for another minute and then we'll switch to the next thing, which is just the continuation of this, which you've already done. I need to spotlight somebody else and not my face. All right, time. We're gonna continue from there. And I'll do these ones. Okay, so we've stepped back, we've done a back step into getting that leg for the knee bar, but no one's going to just let you take the leg, right? You're not gonna magically get here and think that you're gonna fight and get the leg. A lot of the time they're going to figure four and try to save the leg, right? So they'll either, if you have it singularly, if you have it singled out from the other leg, they'll bend it, and that's when you get the toe hold. I need to make my legs like Amy's legs so that I could actually do a toe hold. But yes. But if you're getting the leg and still haven't got it and they know what you're doing, you backstep and they know what you're going to do, they're going to try to save that leg by figure fouring. I'm going to actually take this top leg and I'm going to tuck it underneath my armpit and still fall back. And I could get the ankle lock from here. I can get the heel hook, or try to. It's not a successful heel hook, but it's there. If they don't pull their leg out, their knee is free, so the heel hook doesn't actually totally work. And then to save that, they're going to try to kick you off here with this leg, because now this leg is free. But then all you have to do is get that leg, and you can do the calf slicer here. Calf slicer. Oh, I should make a note about my legs as they're not in the right position in the dummy setting. But anyway. So here, they're going to figure four. We're going to lock up our legs. We're going to get into clover. So clover, I have my figure four. I think Mom likes teaching it with this grip, but traditionally it's that figure 4, where your knee is out, your shin is here. So yes, ankle lock. That's not the leg I was attacking. Ankle lock, heel hook. That isn't totally successful, and then the calf slicer here on the bottom leg again that you originally were knee barring, and then you could also come here and get another toe hold just for funsies. Yeah. So underhook, you get that knee through, back step. You're gonna go for that knee bar, and they're gonna stop you. You're going to put your shin against their leg and get the figure 4. Grab that top leg that's protecting the knee from getting knee barred. Grab it underneath your armpit and get the ankle lock or that heel hook or that calf slicer or the toe hold. I need real legs to like work on this. All right, go for it. And I will spotlight people.
These don't make the right shapes. They're supposed to make certain fucking shapes.
Sarah, you're not muted. I'm just letting you know.
The legs make very certain shapes.
Yes.
And they're not making the dummy's leg doesn't make that shape.
I know. That's why it's hard to teach this one because it's not functioning correctly. Yeah. Are you doing the extra heel hooks there? Is that what you're doing? All right, for the next 5 minutes, do all four variations of the half guard underhook submission. So get the guillotine, get the Kimura, however you want to get the Kimura. Get the knee bar toe hold, and then get the clover, and you can do all of the submissions from there. So in half guard, they get the underhook guillotine first, then get the Kimura, then get the back step knee bar toe hold, and then get the clover. You don't have to redo the back step, you can just get the clover from there. I'm going to spotlight Jen. All right, time. Put away your dummies. We will do our post-workout workout, or you will do our post-workout workout.
Hey,
I
on
will
this
totally
one,
join you guys on Friday. What?
on this one, when they defend and you go for that clover, that's especially hard to imagine without real legs. So, what is it the other person is actually doing with their legs that brings it close enough that you can grab that clover?
Okay, hold on, because I totally watched a video on it earlier, which is the only reason I was like, oh yeah, these like random details. Give me a second. Let me pull up that exact video so you can see. I'm not gonna, well, I guess I could do, no, fuck screen share. Fuck screen share. I'm just gonna show you my phone. Of course, there's ads.
We're gonna sit right off to the side.
I don't know if this is the part.
Hooking the ankle.
No, that's just the regular.
Bring it up. That's one. Now there's a whole series of leg locks.
Come on.
I'm gonna grab the far ankle and I'm gonna twist to the side. And I want to face manage to figure four. Okay.
So they figure four right before you get that, you can pull out the knee bar. So they're figure fouring. So you pull the far ankles.
Then
He
he
says
knows
it.
I'm perpendicular to the guy's body, facing the knee, he's off to the side. I'm gonna grab this ankle, and there's a couple other techniques. The first one is simply go for that basic Achilles ankle up right there. If for some reason that's not working, there's also a calf slicer. So here, maybe it's not working, go over top, and then go under the far leg, and we're gonna bring this back, boom. And the last one, you got a toe hold here too. You also have a heel hook, but these are
There you go. Does that make sense?
It does.
Cool. I'll send you the video if you want. Okay, so we're going to do our regular workout. That's why I had the phone over here. So the first one is an archer push-up, which let me show you what an archer push-up is. You can do it from your knees. You can do it from whatever, knees or regular. I'm going to do it from my knees. You have your arms wide. You have your arms wide. You go to one side, go to the other side. I just did it on my knees. So that's the archer push-up. So that's first. Then, so we're gonna flip back and forth. So you flip over to leg lifts, and then you flip back over for single leg push-ups. So just raise one of your legs, do a single leg push-up, whichever leg. Flip back over, V-ups. Flip back over, single leg push-ups, the other leg. Flip back over, windshield wipers, which apparently are the legs up, which are, I guess, side leg lifts. Apparently they're called windshield wipers. And then flip back over for plank push-ups and stay there for plank knee to elbows, opposite knee, opposite elbow. Yeah, exciting. Archer push-ups. I think that's exciting. Okay. Are you all ready? We're starting with archer push-ups. I'll call them out. Flip over for leg lifts. Flip back over for single leg push-ups. You can either just raise your leg, or if it gets tired, you can put that raised leg on top of your other leg, I guess. But challenge yourself, try to keep that leg up. All right, flip back over for V-ups. All right, flip back over for the other leg, single leg push-ups. All right, flip back over. Side to side leg lifts / windshield wipers, whatever you want to call them. Differentiate those one day. All right, flip back over for plank push-ups. All right, go to a high plank and do knees to elbows, opposite knee to opposite elbow. Try to keep your hips and your shoulders on the same plane. So not mountain climbers, opposite knee to opposite elbow, getting your arm up off the ground here, here, here. Try to keep your shoulders and hips on the same plane. I realize I'm not really in video. There you go. Alrighty, and you are done. And that is all. So on Friday, I will be able to join you